So welcome to our first communication skills improvement session in group education of A to SV. So I think you already heard me a few times before mention about this, why communication skills are as important as problem solving skills, if not more important. The reason is, this is not just applying to interviews in our life. This is applying to every aspect of life. Your communication with your parents, your communication with your significant other, your communication with your peers, your communication with your managers in the future, your communication with teachers. These all matter. And people who develop better communication skills at early age, they tend to get to better places in comparison to peers that have similar levels of skills in other aspects. So that's why the earlier you start paying attention to this, the earlier you start doing practice and putting effort to improve your performance is going to be the better. And again, for communication skills, sky is the limit. Even people at age 50, 55, dedicating all their life for communication, they learn things. From time to time, they start improving their skills. So it's not like there is going to be a magic stick and we are going to get to the 100% and we are going to be there all the time. No. And one last thing, so the practices that we learn here, if you keep repeating them, you're going to get better and better. And if you bail on them, you're going to get worse. So we had one member last year in group 1, he didn't have best communication skills. And after a while, like all of a sudden, we have seen a remarkable improvement. And I asked him in our one-on-ones, I said, what's going on? Like, now I don't have to ask you again to repeat what you said. Like in the past, maybe I was understanding with 60% clarity and asking for 20% clarification, and 20% was always missing for me. And right now, I can get over 90% clarity in the first take, and I don't even have to ask to repeat anything. So whatever you are doing, something is going on, that is great. And it was really nice at that time. And what happened after 2 months? After 2 months, his communication skills were back to the old days. It went worse. Really, it went worse. So I was again having trouble. I was asking him again, hey, could you please speak a little louder? Hey, what did you say there? Like, it wasn't very clear. And I also asked him, do you still practice? And he said, no. And that was the reason. Like, he improved, and then he fell down. So we have seen this in communication skills. And we have seen something similar with group 1 when it comes to problem solving, right? Imagine where we were at the end of the camp in take 1 versus where we were after 4 months, right? It was almost everything we learned, maybe not everything, but majority of them was gone. Our confidence was not there, so we paid the price of not being consistent. Again, we had to go through the same way. But good news is, guys, it's all in your hands. So if you start paying attention, if you really put the effort, then you're going to get the results. You guys are very smart. You are smart in problem solving, but when it comes to communication skills, still you are smart. But you're not all at the same level. Some might feel like, oh, I'm not speaking very well. That might be well true, guys. Because we come from different backgrounds, we didn't have the same teachers. It's very normal. There are many reasons for us to be in very different levels at the moment. But there is one thing which is very clear, that is, we can all improve. Relatively speaking, we can put a lot on top of our current performance. So we are going to see some low-hanging fruits which are having a lot of impact in communication, like fillers, like you are going to see them from some experienced people and it's going to distract you. We use them from time to time too. But once you follow yourself, you can decrease them. And again, if you don't pay attention, you'll see that they will keep coming back. This is just one example. Let's pay attention. By far, I think communication skills improvement sessions, they were the most fun sessions in take 1. So I see no reason why it's not going to be similar for take 2. So thank you very much, everyone. Now I'm going to leave the stage for Biruk and Isaac. You go, guys.
Thank you for the introduction. And the first part of this was going to be selling you on the fact that communication skills are important. I think Emery did a very good job at that, and there's no need to go back through it again. I guess one question that you might have from all of this would be, how are we actually going to proceed? Because it's not like the other sessions where we have problems or it's directly related to competitive programming. This is a bit more on the general side of things. And so far, past group and this one too, with past few weeks, we've been working on learning at the same pace with you guys. So trying to learn from each other, since by any measure, none of us are experts here, and the best we can do is learn from each other, and we've been trying to kind of provide a platform so people can come up here, especially people who don't get a chance during problem solving and other sessions to come up here and so we can get to hear them, they can get to have a feel for what it feels like to be on here. Honestly, it's not that scary, a bit scary, but not too much. And so how it would usually go is that we have like a common pain point so far. Maybe filler words. If those are a pain point most of us are having, we go ahead, we do some research on that, and we get to see, okay, this is something we could do, this is how we can improve it, and then we share with the rest of the team. And at the end, we have some kind of activity, so we can get some of us up here, especially people who don't get the limelight, the spotlight, and we can have them talk. And so we can improve our communication skills that way. And with Emery for this round, we've been talking, and we talked about maybe having a professional, like a high school English teacher, if I have it right, yes, and having that person come in and give you a pitch presentation, like a pitch lecture, so you can gauge for yourself, like if that's a better way to go. And so for this session, we thought it would be nice to remove some of the blockers. That happens in every kind of this format of a class, where you're getting comfortable with each other, but not quite there yet. So we're trying to help you guys remove some of the blockers. So we're thinking more fun activities to get you to come up here. Realize that this group of people is not scary. Potentially they could be your friends. And we're gonna have a few activities to go around. And what do you think I'm missing? Is there anything that I didn't mention?
Well, I guess group 1 members are gonna be jealous for having to stand to the lectures before the fun starts.
Yeah, usually, yeah, we'd also have some lectures, boring slides designed by Isak. No, it's actually a lot of fun. And so, how should we begin? I think we could start right away with the exercises, the activities. They're meant to be fun. They're meant to for you to get a feel for the group. No one's scared of anyone by the end of it, hopefully. And also, so we can see if there's any pain points that affect a lot of people. And we can say any low-hanging fruits that we can easily capture among the whole group. So we're going to go through that. It could take an hour max. So afterwards we can go back to the normal practice sessions. And so, Zach, do you want to kick us off?
Okay. Like we're going to be doing some exercises that we expect would help you guys get along with each other a little more, understand each other's vibes, I guess. I mean, it's not going to be a lot of conversation going on with you. But at least I hope you guys could feel a bit more comfortable with each other after this. Want to start the activities, maybe?
Sure thing. So we'd keep it a surprise at each step. So I'll just mention the next one we have. Has anyone heard of word chain? It goes by a lot of names, so we'll explain it regardless. Has anyone heard of word chain? Anything by that name? Okay. So how it goes is, you say a word, random word, English. Big. Big ends with what letter? So the next person would have a word starting with that letter. Okay, and then? And then? No, okay.
You have to be loud, actually.
Yeah, you have to be loud, and you can't say a word that's been said before, so you have to keep attention to what's been said. Since he repeated your word, if it's repeated, you can mention that it's been said before. And then there's also a time limit, I guess, since we have to get through this pretty quickly. And we can eliminate once you make a mistake. Once someone makes a mistake, or someone exceeds the time limit, that person will be eliminated, and then...
Eliminated means you have to stand here out for an hour. Oh, you think I'm kidding? Okay.
He might do that.
I mean, how else is it going to be a chain if you're in the middle?
He might be serious, so do pay attention. And then by the end, we might have two very good linguists, or we'd have a winner. So, is everyone clear with the rules? Any questions? Oh, nobody asked about the time limit. Do we have a number?
I have a question. Do we have a set or something to keep track of the words that are said?
Oh, hopefully we're expecting like the people who said the words would remember it, and if their words get said again, it's like, no, I said that before.
Ah, okay.
So that's what we're going for.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's difficult to keep track of the sets.
That's true.
Imagine having to type as fast
So
as
then everybody should pay attention to what they say.
Yes.
So any questions anywhere?
Delegation of power.
Okay, sounds cool. What should be our time limits? 5 seconds?
I was thinking we could go with 5, but like we can adjust it based on how you're doing, I guess.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's do
So
one, two.
Yeah, do one round. Let's do one test round actually.
yeah, would that go on this side or people on that side? One test round. This way back.
Okay. Let's do a merge of those, like people on the edges.
Okay. So saying let's have a go.
Wait. Can you set the time?
We can just use a hand or yeah.
I wanted to see that.
A bit louder.
No.
Okay. Tumsa.
Rock.
Kite. Meat.
Go on, Rebecca.
You can say that.
It's fine. You fail, continue. Uh-huh. So,
Terrible. Egg.
God.
Daniel. Leila. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh, okay, yeah.
okay.
First point.
One thing I noticed here, you guys have to speak louder. One other thing is, like the next person, you better pay attention because I'm not going to restart the timer. Like Suha, you're asking for to check what he said, right? Again. Like you didn't hear what he said correctly, right?
Yeah,
Like
kind
if that happens, I don't know, either of you has to fail. I don't know.
of. Yeah.
But we have to find a policy for that.
Yeah. And so speak louder. And no proper names, like proper nouns, like Daniel, stuff like that.
Let's see how it goes and we'll see.
Sure.
You can use whatever word you think of.
For now, that works with me.
So what's going to be the route? Like this?
Yeah, we can build this way, then back.
Each round we're going to change the path. So.
Sure, that'll be a bit confusing. We can do that.
Not really, you have to check your left or your right side. Okay.
Let's do this way? Or let's start from Daniel this time.
Yeah, let's. I'll walk around listening to. Give me a minute, let me do this time. Okay, stuff.
Game. Eat. Teach. Hail.
Read.
Can you miss the time?
The mouth.
Okay, so I can. Okay. You guys understand? She didn't listen to what you said, so I guess.
One.
Should we eliminate at this point?
Both.
I did hear what you said.
Can't be heading out your head.
Yeah, I think that's been said.
So I said now.
No, okay, sorry.
What she said?
No.
Okay, go on. Sorry. What?
Window.
Okay.
When?
Nest.
Oh, did you say nest?
You said when, right?
Did you say wind or when?
When.
Wind.
Oh, when.
Oh.
Very good. Okay, I guess that concludes our round.
Yeah.
Communication sessions. Yeah, I'm gonna have them speak up.
One problem. Just get you. Yeah, he said elite, which ends with E, not T.
Oh,
He said title. Oh.
who cheated? Tell me.
I was the last one. Yeah.
Who's the most proud right here? You can take the side, don't worry about it. No, it's good. Yeah, what's your thing again? Just do your things. Don't worry. Okay, yeah. Okay. You can sit, don't worry, you just have to stay out of the group. You need to be visible. It's not gonna, there's not gonna be this for everyone. So. Okay, so this time I'm not gonna be walking around.
So speak up.
So you better speak up. Okay, what's gonna be the new path? I was thinking we could do this, and we could do that.
Wow.
We could do the insides, then we could do the outsides. Does that make sense?
How would it go from
It's fine, that's the outside, so it jumps from Emre to...
Oh, I'm gonna shout.
Yeah, oh, he was gonna shout. Okay, so it just starts, and then it ends with Brook, and then goes that way. Does that make sense? I'm not gonna move around, so pay attention this time.
And be loud, please.
Yeah, be loud. Like, I don't care if you have masks or not. If I don't hear it, then it's not recorded. Okay, and start, leader.
Start. Travel. Entitled.
elephant? Domestic?
Drink and media.
I'm sorry, like, will we continue this?
Yeah.
Go on. Okay.
Elephant is set, right?
Elephant is said?
Yeah.
Hanna said trouble. And what did Adona say?
Entitled.
Entitled. That's
Ooh. I'm sorry, I can't hear.
trouble. Begins with L.
Trouble no English.
Trouble.
Like issue? No, it's travel.
No, travel.
Trouble. So, you're good. You're good. Trouble, yeah.
I think so.
Like, it's nice to have judges like this. Like, snitch on everyone you can find. Okay, nothing. We're gonna continue with you and then.
No, she said entitled. I do not say entitled, but he said something that she said entitled.
This is interesting.
I said entitled.
I say it's I heard it.
Okay, so. Hannah, what did she say? Did you hear her? With no D? With a D? You heard with a D? Okay, then it's your fault.
Come on. Just come on.
Okay. From now on, try to say it to the next person so that they can hear you. I guess.
And loud.
No, you're already late this time. Okay. You didn't tell her.
Remember, so when there is a trouble, just two people can be out.
Let's go.
I need to check which one of. I need to see if it's issue saying it wrong or if it's his issue of listening it wrong. So the other person next to her heard like her way of saying it, so he's the one who didn't.
But he had entitled.
He's not close enough. Like, how am I gonna? That's a fair point. Should we just leave them be for now? Okay, all right. There's a lot of controversy. Where did you go?
It's gonna take a while, we don't take enough.
Yeah. You're fired. Okay, the more far apart you are, the harder it is to listen to each other, so pay more attention. Tadi, either speak loudly or take off.
Good.
With an L?
Yeah.
Oh, so he was right?
Yeah.
I thought you said gold. Like, I'm gonna blame you.
I was right.
Yeah, so you're right. So that's his fault. This is your word again. Like, I'm being patient right now. Okay. Okay, go on, so.
Yard. Okay. Dangerous. Side.
Dog.
And I guess that finishes the round, right?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, finish this round. We can lower it down to 3 seconds and then go again.
Yes. 3 seconds is going to be difficult, so you...
We can keep going around so that the more number of words are said, it will be fine. Like, this is easy now because we can say words.
I mean, tell that to them. If it gets challenging, we can do that. But for now, I mean...
And loudly, please, everyone.
Like, there's too many people, so it's going to use too many words. Okay, for it this time, if you're not loud, I'm gonna blame you. If I can't hear the word... Okay, choose it.
Okay, we can do this again. Basic.
Krishna.
Reverse.
Wait, give me a minute, sorry. The time limit is 3 seconds now?
3 seconds, yeah. We can start again.
Okay, let's start again. This time I didn't start counting, so...
Okay, loudly so that everyone can hear, not just the person behind you. And let's start loud.
Dynamite.
East. Trouble.
Yellow.
Wind.
Sami.
Big difference. Actually, it's spilling out, so we can keep this going, right?
How many people do we have right now? How many people do we want?
What do you guys think? Can we keep this going? Do you think the number will go down?
Looks like we have enough people to choose from at the board. I kind of feel like, you know, in prisons, like before they decide who is the guilty guy.
So let's make it fast and then...
3 seconds or 3 seconds? 3 seconds. And then we can do one round and see how
Okay,
it goes.
so this time it won't stop after a round is done. Keep going on, so the words will still be valid.
So no pausing after the end of our round.
Does that make sense? You can't restart with different words this time. From now on, any word that's been said cannot be repeated. Like, it doesn't matter if it's paused and we've kicked people out, that's the state of the word still stands. So try to remember all the words you've said, not just one. Okay, it's gonna be the round.
We can stick with one word and go that way.
Okay. Done. Start.
Int.
Drought. Drought. Okay, take care, guys.
Oh, these words still stand, so try to keep them in mind.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
Right. Down. Now.
It's almost like you wanted it. Okay. Fun.
Welcome.
Green. Night.
Nice.
Outside. Is that? I heard him. Oh, expert in a lot. You said expert, right? I heard that. Okay, so continue sentences?
Yeah, we can just keep going back. So, yeah, after this go.
New words, right?
Yeah,
Like whoever is closest continues now. He gets more opportunities.
yeah, I follow.
So it goes like this and like this and like this.
Uh-huh.
I think we had a problem. What did Sinkuman say?
Treasure.
Next word. Then. Okay, solitude. Okay, so we're restarting. Solitude.
Elephant.
Terry.
Yeah.
Good boy. Join the Hall of Fame.
How about you?
Alright, continue.
The art has been told me.
You say the word?
Yeah.
Violet.
Train.
Night Taulan.
Come on. We are complicated.
Television.
A code like that's fine. This is already messed up. We're getting another. Like that's an accident. Sitting next to the person who loses, that's an advantage, I guess.
Run.
Okay. 3 seconds have passed. Okay, good. Episode. Down element. Did someone say down?
I heard something.
No, in this game. You say down?
Yeah, I know this one.
Huh? It's not in this game? Okay, so you're safe.
I said no.
Oh, okay, sorry. Go on.
Pilot.
You've heard of pilot. It's definitely a pilot.
Oh. Okay, how many people do we have right now?
Around 60.
What's going to be our limit? How many?
Take this to the finals, all the way. Then we can have them all. We're in the final round, so.
Can we make it movie name?
Like if it's not a word that's that has silent letters at the end or something.
Country city names.
You start and then this goes like that, right? Yeah. You may want to merge the lines. Join them.
Yeah, that's much better.
Right?
Yeah, it starts with the
Murus and then continues like that.
Umbrella.
No.
It's different. Any.
بس بيقولوا ما كترتش الا بلد بس عندنا سودا بلد
It's not a word.
بس ما تري كده
It's okay.
Okay, Bob, you have to try though. Okay. You wanna like shift to the side? No. Come to this side. Don't touch it. You both have warnings and somehow you survived. Come to this side. Get closer together. Aishat? It has to be a circle.
Okay, but like, so everyone be here. So loud.
If I can't hear it, it's a loss. Go decide the second group.
We can go this way. This way. Imagine it's all right.
Whose turn was it?
We just finished. Yeah. So yeah. Then yeah. This way. Set up. Yeah. Was it called said before?
Yeah.
Who said this?
Anshal Shimtor? I feel like one of you guys say it. You say it? تربل تاني. Go on.
Yo-yo.
Andy. Teach does not continue with chemistry.
Chemistry.
I guess the word is right. I was hoping someone would know this.
Yo-yo, then it went here.
Okay.
And loud.
Ah.
Road.
Wait.
Essence.
Great. Great.
Start. No, this time I have to hit with that. Start.
Okay. Easy. So, thank you all for participating. That was awesome. And okay, we're still having people come in.
Focus, this is an important moment, come on.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing for most of you, today is a normal day, just a random Friday, January 29. Yeah, January 29. But for someone among you, today is a very special day. Today is the day that they remember and celebrate year after year. And that person is Tekle. It's his birthday today. Could we bring him
Come
over?
here, come out here. That's what you get for putting your church date on the
What's up? So he gets to choose whether we do a next activity or we all stand up and sing a happy birthday song to him. So it's going to be either one of the two. He gets to decide. Which one do you think would work? Either everyone stands up and sings happy birthday, or we move on to the next activity.
Happy birthday, better.
I'm serious. If you,
You're not gonna say no, I'm defending the birthday
it's
boy.
his birthday. That's come on. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam.
Come on.
Do you have a speech?
No, nothing.
Oh.
I just want to say thank you, everyone. And
How old are
honestly
you, by the way?
speaking, I don't do birthdays. I mean, it's normal for me, like a normal day. I don't know how he heard it. Just, I want to say thank you. And just thank you.
Should we do the next activity? Let them say. Okay. So everyone, take a look at the time. So it's either going to be another activity, a group activity this time, or it's going to be practice session. Take a look, and we can get a vote by hand. Should we move to the next activity, or should we have a practice session? And time now is 6:16. And who says we should have next activity? Okay, actually we need to count.
Yeah. Guys, for real, raise your hands this time.
For people who want. Yeah, okay. Count.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17, 18. 18 people.
Okay. And who's for practice?
Who votes for practice?
Oh, now they can just
Hey, who wants practice? Come on.
practice is pretty good, huh? Also, we also have singing.
Come on, raise your hands, Batikil, if you're gonna raise your hands. Come on, spit boy. You got this.
Then how many people? Not too many? Oh. Okay, so in that case, by popular vote, we're moving on to the next activity. And for this activity, we want you grouped in groups of 3, like somewhere around just, or people you don't know.
No, let's have Tekla decide.
Oh, Tekla
Pick 3 random people you want and make them a group.
Yeah, go. 3 people.
Come on, come here, come out here. Come out here. Say your names, please.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
These are the people? Come on.
No. Come here, you're the team now.
Until we describe the game, you can say hi to each other. You're on the same class. Who's heard of Pictionary before?
I do not.
That's one. That's two. Thank you. And so what we mean by Pictionary is we have a word. Most likely it's going to be a noun. Maybe it's going to be a computer. Then we show it to these team members. And they decide with only pictures, no words, no letters allowed. They draw here. And then you guys get to guess what word they're trying to say. We're trying to paint up here. And then if anyone guesses right, they get to sit back down. But until someone guesses it right, they keep drawing and drawing. So the end of time. Is there any questions in this very short description? Uh-huh.
Why are they 3?
There are 3 because having it 2 would take a lot of time to get to everyone. Having it 1 would be just too stressful for that one person. That's the reason behind 3. And wow, okay,
We're gonna keep scores of how long it took them to sort it.
So if you're in for the competitive side of it, there's also a scoreboard. So are you guys clear on it?
Like the winning team goes for a death battle against each other.
Okay, this one works. You can coordinate as a team, and then should we write on paper? Yeah, that'll be best. Anyone has a pen? Anywhere nearby? Thank you. We can start with something easy, right? Like a hard word.
Tekla, think of a word at them, you'd have to pick further.
So yeah, we're gonna give you a word, and 3 of you, each of you has a marker, but it would be nice if you coordinate as a group. You try to draw the word so that they can guess what it is. And however they feel like, I think we should.
One person gets the word.
What? Oh, one person gets the word? No, all 3 of them get the work around.
Oh, so people are going to
People decide from there. So this is your word. Okay, look. This is readable, right?
Here's the word he wants.
Okay. Yeah.
These
So
are the word he wants.
take markers and go wild.
Right, let me set the timer. Give me one marker actually.
No, you are on the
You
same
are
team.
on the same team, you're supposed to work together to make them understand, give each other ideas.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, talk to them, we're not your team.
And then the timer.
I'll start the timer.
Timer in 3,
Uh,
2, 1. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Quick question, really quick.
His name is not Nan or not Nan.
Oh, nothing. Okay.
not
Oh,
Nail
okay.
Mulgeta. There's a lot of not nails, that's why.
Oh, okay. Okay. Not nail.
NTM means not Nail Mulgeta. Like his last name is Mulgeta.
And don't give this much. Ready, set.
Start. You can't use words in your stuff, by the way.
Yeah, just drawing.
Yeah, this is fine.
Common.
I think that was lightning fast. Who said it first among us two?
Okay, is this allowed?
I think this is a creative use of whatever, so it's not allowed.
Oh, it's nice. It's fine. Okay, but like from now on, do we allow actual text?
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
These are simple.
Let's go for pictures later, but this is nice. I like it.
No symbols, no text from now on, okay? This is nice, yeah. So this time it works, but from now on, no symbols and no texts. Is that fine?
Okay, Tekla is going to choose a group of 3 again, and then before he starts.
One was.
Oh, should we give them a second one, guys? This was too quick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't get their time on the spotlight.
You did good.
Yeah.
So you need to be on good.
So, oh, by the way, one question. It could be a word or a phrase. Like just a phrase or a word. And then, oh, we don't give them time to deliberate. So this is your word. Come on. Okay, and ready, set, go.
The moment they get the word, it's gonna happen. Is it coming?
Wonderful.
Hey! Nice. Yeah.
They will win you if I don't.
Oh, you guys are. Okay,
Good stuff.
pick 3 different people. Come on. Go. You're a team? Tekla Nunjai, sorry. Wait, should we let the winners do that?
Yeah.
Okay, Tekla. Okay,
For this one, Tekla.
you're in charge. Go.
And bullet.
Go. Come on. Make it quick, make it quick.
This is hard. Okay.
No. Okay, it can be crazy.
Yeah.
You can do you can use it.
Yeah. And okay, so you guys get to know each other. Say hi to each other. And okay, that will close. And this is your word.
Start. I hope you guys can see this.
Top.
Hey! That's a good one. Give me a flag and then the top. That's a really good
Did they cover enough?
I'm starting to think 3 people is overkill at this point.
I was in another concept,
Should we have one person? So like
1 person and then we're not going to cover
Top
it.
of stack.
Okay, yeah. Technically, so choose one person this time.
It makes me look.
Sometimes.
Like this is the exact top of the stack. You are.
Let them take it past. Okay, guys, I forget your name, so you might have to help me. All right then. Start. Give him the number and start. You can draw.
There we go. No symbols.
And now start.
Yeah. Drawings.
Lovely draw.
Good.
Cheers.
Any guesses from that side? Help me out.
Chess.
Sudoku.
Hey! Yeah, good one.
Yep.
Daniel said.
Say calendar.
He said no.
Because it's 7 days.
The drawing took like 20 seconds.
Nice choice.
Try to go for people you don't know whenever you can, because they would expect you to pick Rafia. Come on, Rukka. He's spoken.
Stage.
I heard curtain. So
Yeah, good. So, who said curtain? Did anyone? Nice. A bit louder this time so we can hear you. Awesome.
Somehow this was record time.
Really?
Wow. Nice.
Okay, that's it. Oh yeah, there you go. Come here. Now it's interesting. And the timer starts now.
We can't see.
Sanitizer. I'm again that's hand. It can be together. If this is hand.